All right, so 5.4a, we're going to be doing B later on in this unit, but 5.4a, you're going to talk about adding, subtracting, and multiplying, dividing, we'll talk about later. So right now we're just going to talk about adding and subtracting complex numbers and how to plot them. Okay, so whenever you're writing a complex number, you want your real part before your I. So this is standard form, A plus BI, meaning your real part and then your I part. So on here, all we're doing is adding. So what's my answer going to be?
13
Plus 3i. Okay, I know that was hard, but you guys are amazing. So if you're plotting this, imaginary goes with your y-axis and your real part goes with your x-axis. Whenever you're doing a test or something, they'll have them labeled, but just so you know, that's your imaginary, that's your real. So when you're plotting this, how many do you think I'm going to go to the right? 13, but I'm not going to write 13 little marks. I'm just going to write the number 13. And then I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to make a plot. And that is how you plot complex numbers. I know. Nope, that's it. That's it. I know. No, nothing. That's it. No. Oh my gosh, you're not going to get it. Okay, example 2. We're going to move on, because if you didn't get it on the first one, hopefully by the second one you're going to be okay. So, 7 plus 8 is how much? 15. Negative 8 and a positive 9 is how much? Plus 1i, or I could just write that as I. Either way, that is okay. When I plot this, where am I going to go? 15 to the right, but I'm just going to make a dash and write 15. And then how many will I go up? 1, and make a point. So this is your real, and this is your imaginary. Okay. Now, number 3 is tricky. What is tricky about number 3? You have to know how to distribute a negative. I'm hoping that you guys can do this. So, the first part says 7 minus 6i. The second part, we distribute a negative. So I get a negative 3 and a positive 7i. And then we're going to combine our like terms. 7 and negative 3 make 4. Negative 6i and 7i make 1i, or just I. There's my answer. We plot that. How many am I going to go to the right? And then I go up how many? And make a point. Okay, number 4, last one. We have negative 5 minus 2i. We distribute the negative. We get negative 3 and a positive 2i. Negative 3 and negative 5 make how much? What happens with the 2i and the negative 2i? So where am I going to plot this? Yes, you're going to left 8 and make a point. And that is it. Okay? Does anyone have questions for me?